Hi YouTube, this is Ty Purple and I am going to attempt to do a narration on this video. What you are seeing is me taking a placemat that I purchased from Family Dollar, and I'm using the original cover from my Happy Planner and I am cutting it down to size. That is a clear ruler that I picked up from my local Dollar Tree so that I can see through the ruler, and I'm cutting down the back edge of the front cover of the Happy Planner. That is the original Happy Planner cover. Now I'm going to round the bottom corner because I cut off the bottom section where it was rounded already, and I'm going to use the part that I cut off as a template to round that corner. I don't have a corner round punch right now, but in the future I plan to get one. Right now I'm using hand materials. I'm using a straight edge that I also purchased from Dollar Tree. I'm using scissors and I'm using the corner rounders, and I'm also going to be using a single hole punch for my hole punching. Today I did purchase on Amazon. I didn't purchase the me and my big ideas paper punch for the Happy Planner. What I did is I purchased a 6 hole punch for the from Amazon. I think it was $14 and some change. And I also purchased another set of me and my big idea discs. I purchased it's another set of the 1.25 size discs. I think that's the size that came in the Happy Planner that I purchased from Michael's when I purchased it online. So I just rounded the other side. That's the back, and that is the front of my new cover that I made from placemat. I purchased a placemat from Family Dollar for $1. And I'm going to even it up with my scissors. Do that by hand. I'm not a picky, fussy cutter. It doesn't have to be exactly perfect because I know that there is no way that I will ever make anything exactly perfect. So I really don't stress over that. I just try to make it look as neat as possible, but it's really not that serious for me. I know it is for some people, but it isn't for me. So I'm just evening it up with the back, evening the back cover up with the front cover. And I've cut that final piece off, and now I'm going to take the cover and mark my holes for me to hand punch it. I was looking for my permanent marker and I could not find it. My markers and pens and pencils have a tendency to grow legs and walk away, and usually those legs are attached to one of my 3 children's bodies, and they take my pencils and pens and markers and I never get them back. So the permanent marker I was looking for, which is purple, and I had just found it, is now missing again. So I'm using that pen to make an indentation. It's not really making an ink mark, but it's scratching it enough where I can see where I can see I was looking for my hole punch, and then I remembered where I had put that in my drawer. That's why I turned around to see if it was on the table behind me, but it was in my drawer and my file drawer, and I realized that cutting two would be difficult. And then I also realized that it was really full, but I didn't want to stop recording because, again, I am using my head mounted Vivitar camera, and I think this is the third video that I've made with my head mounted Vivitar camera. It's like a GoPro, but it's not as expensive as a GoPro. So I'm now punching holes in the front cover, that in what will be the front cover of the planner, and I'm going to use those holes to match the holes for the back cover. I know a lot of people, or some people, will take their cover and punch the holes with their cover, but I'm just afraid the constant punching will weaken the original cover of the Happy Planner, so I don't want to do that. And another reason that I have decided to buy a multi-punch hole punch is to save my wrist. I already have tendonitis and carpal tunnel from being a knitter and a crocheter and a typist, so I don't want to make it worse by hand punching these holes. And I'm just indicating that I purchased that mat from Family Dollar, and the mat was $1. And I am getting a cover front and back out of a placemat. And I also have enough pieces left over that I can make bookmarks to go into my Happy Planner page marks with the leftover sections if I so desire. So I'm just cutting the slits, and that's what made me decide to get a 6-hole punch instead of getting a Me and My Big Idea punch. The Me and My Big Idea punch at Michael's is $29.99 for a green one, and it's $39 or $34.99 for purple. And if you go on Amazon, you can get the Me and My Big Idea Happy Planner punch for around $25. And it has the 9-hole, and it punches the paper with a slit. So what I decided, since I use a single hole punch and I punch and cut anyway, I can get a 6-hole punch and just cut the slits myself. And where I make 6 holes, I may leave it at just 6 holes, or I may try to fussy it around to make the 9. It's only a 3-hole difference. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to try it out when I get it. But I just didn't want to spend the extra $10 on something that really serves one purpose, and that's to punch for the Happy Planner. The 6-hole punch that I purchased, I can use that to punch holes for a 6-hole punch binder. Even if I decide to go away from the Happy Planner in the future, I could decide to make my own planners and just purchase a 6-ring binder, and I can make pages for that, and I can use that punch. So I just felt it was more economical, and I could use a 6-hole punch more than the Happy Planner punch. That's very specific. So I'm here because I'm not using the Happy Planner punch. It's a little fussy to make sure you cut enough away so that you can open and close your covers, open and close the covers smoothly. So I'm going in to just take a little bit more off from the inside of the hole, punched holes. And I think one of them is a little off. That one is a little off. So I'm going to punch it a little more because I think my measurement was off when I was marking it. I think it's a little lower. I have to remember where I put it. I put it away. So it is lower than the row that's with it. So I'm just going to punch it again to make it a little wider. And again, things like that don't bother me. I know it may bother some people, but those kinds of things don't bother me because it's just too small of a detail for me to really be concerned about it. But there are more precise ways to even cut this, and coupons to provide is where I got this idea from, making covers for the Happy Planner. She makes lots of different covers for her Happy Planner, and she also uses a single hole punch, and she also has the Mambi hole punch for the Happy Planner, and she shows lots of ways to make covers. She can turn her planner into a crossbody bag. Check out her channel for many things that she creates with and for her Happy Planner. She has even used cutting mats that she's purchased from the Dollar Tree to make covers for her Happy Planner. But that's my planner done. It looks great to me. Thank you for watching Purple Bubbles of Joy whenever this video finds you. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.